Sorry, I thought I heard my cats here. So I have become my guards, they say I am the Incessa McGibbate, which means animal food house or animal restaurant. So I am a veterinarian. I do love animals. And if I see an animal that's coming to my property, I'm going to feed it. And so what happens is they tell their friends. And then their friend brings someone else. Then that one, she may bring her babies. So right now I still have my one cat, Yoni cat. You've seen videos of him previously. He's inside the house. He's the only one. They call him a fat cat now, although in comparison to American cats, he is still very skinny. But for an Ethiopian cat, he is fat. But so he's inside. But then outside, when I got back from the States from my last trip, I had a puppy, and this puppy is still here. I do not want this puppy, but I'm going to care for her because she is within my possession. So I have not even named her. Okay, most of the time we call her Ashtagati because that means you're a problem because she is a problem. She likes to bite the ankles. Bite, 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 bite. Jump, jump, jump. Bite, 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 jump, jump. Um, so I have that, and then I have this other cat, call her Crazy Cat because she is crazy. And she has two babies that she brought with her, so she's got her two babies. And then I have this other orange cat, who I really like this orange cat. He's a beautiful color, Lupa. So he comes as well. And there's this other cat that I do not like, this white cat. I call him Netch Cat. Netch is white. I don't like him. He starts arguments and fighting and things. Every time I see him, I chase him out. I'm sure he's still eating food when I'm not around. And then whoever else may come by. So I'm always listening here and trying, because here they feed the cats sheep lungs. Yeah, sheep lungs. I was like, oh, but I've gotten used to it now because it's quick, easy, cheap, good organ meat. They love it. I usually cut it up, which is a whole ordeal. I wear gloves. I have a designated knife. I have a designated cutting board. All these things for this life because they do not sell dog and cat food prepackaged here. They just don't do it. And feeding your animal tuna fish and all these kind of things, it's expensive. And then because of, people don't have a lot of food, that just seems like not fair. Someone told me that's not fair that the cat can eat that, and there's people that can't have that. So I'm submitted to the lung eating, and so I do the lung cutting, packaging, and we have to go find these lungs, and sometimes they don't have it. It's just a whole ordeal. So anyway, I thought that was my cat. Okay. Another thing I have learned is that I really, 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 really do love teaching adults. I absolutely love it. Right now I'm teaching some of the teachers at one of the schools here. I have 3 different classes, 3 different levels. And I mean, when I leave that class, sometimes I'm exhausted when I go, just getting there, going through the process of it, walking there in the heat. And I'm like, oh, it's hot with the mask on and all these kind of things. But once I go through the class and at the end, I'm like energized. I really am. I really do love teaching. And I love teaching the adults or, teenagers or things. And I also am teaching a class at the church for some of the young adults, teaching them to become translators, so teaching them to translate from English to Amharic and also Amharic to English. And so I'm really excited about that. I have some wonderful students who are just, so enthusiastic about the class, and they're excited to be given this new skill. And so we've just been trained in preparation. This summer they're going to have an opportunity to have a real life situation where they're going to help with a training for Vacation Bible School by translating for the director to train the actual teachers for Vacation Bible School. But this is all in preparation for whenever Bishop Cherry comes to visit again, Episcopal pastor comes to visit here, that we will be able to have someone in-house to translate for him and not have to have anyone outside. And we have it all within the church. And so we are just excited. I mean, they are a wonderful group. very motivated, very, focused, serious. They love to learn anything about the Bible in any language. So it helps to have motivated students. But I do love it. I love, 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 love it. Love it very, very much. Okay, I'm back. So, some other things I've learned since I've been here is, you hear my little woosha? No. Nina Selege. Huh? Nina Selege. And I've learned that learning a new language is hard. I'm hard to give the language here, and I thought, when I come, I'll just get a teacher, I'll practice, I have my book. Oh, it's very difficult. But Tamashtakari, very big problem. Kabad. It's hard to learn. I think maybe because I'm older now. Maybe when I was younger it would have been easier. But I do realize that I'm understanding better. Like when people are speaking, I understand them more, but I still have to answer in English. So I'm very excited. This Monday is coming up. Me and Teresa, who is the other American missionary here, we are having our first class. Very excited about that. We're having our first class with Unagu. She is a lifelong educator. She's very famous here, actually, in Debrecen and in the country. She actually went to the Prime Minister's castle not too long ago and was honored for her prayer warrior. She's an excellent prayer warrior, but educator. So she will be teaching us starting on Monday. So we are very excited about that. So I'm hoping to just, learn more things. I know a lot of words, but I need some sentences instead of me just pointing this. So here's my other cat here. And she has 2 babies she brought with her. And I believe she's pregnant. And she's going to have more. And so I'm going to have to buy more of these lung things. But it's sweet. See my little Usha? They made her a little house. You see her little house? Look at your little house, auntie. There? Okay. So, the last thing I want to say is, God is right. God was right to send me here. I've been blessed to be a blessing in so many different ways, different capacities. I can't even begin to explain all of the things that have happened within the 3 years I've been here, and things that I know if I wasn't here, I wouldn't have been able to be a part of that blessing. And so God was right that I was supposed to be here and help to do many things. I've met so many people here. I came and I have so many a large support system here and still in the States, and I'm just so blessed, and it just makes me want to give more and more, and the more I give, the more I get. I receive. And I may give someone, a family, $50, and then someone will cash out me a love offering, a love gift of $50. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, God, and it makes me just want to give that $50 again to someone else, because there's so many needs here. Sometimes you have to focus, and because you'll see something everywhere you're looking, you'll see needs, and it will kind of cloud your mind, and it weighs heavy on your heart, and you have to pray about it, and you have to choose to say, where can I be most useful? How can I help the largest amount of people who needs help? And so there's just a lot of needs, and God is really helping me to help others, and it's just it just puts much joy in my heart, and it's just probably the best decision and the most challenging decision I've ever made in my life so far, but there are many challenges here. You know, there's a war going on in the northern part of Ethiopia. There's division amongst ethnic groups, but there's a lot of hunger. There's poor education. There's many things, but there is still a lot of love. There is a large body of Christ here. There's a lot of prayer warriors. Super prayer warriors here, and people are very faithful. And they know how to make good out of nothing. They can make it good. So I'm learning those things. Learning it's going to be all right. You don't need a lot to be content. You don't need a lot to do what you need to do. It is a wonderful. You see this kitten? There's a kitten there that this lady brought. And this one's scared. The dog is scared. Anyway.
Huh? Yay, great job, Tessa. Go, go.